So I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality. It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
It gets worse.
Maybe just put something towards food.
You should be paying us, Uncle. We found the will.
He forgave you, Mother. Grandfather left you everything. Here, read it.
I should maybe...
No,
To my
no,
daughter
stay there.
Leandra, and all children born of her. The estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
Yeah, no. Keep reading, Mama. It gets better. Keep reading.
Check out the part where Gamlin is left only a stipend, to be controlled by you.
Gamlin, how could you?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is!
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
Did you wait a minute? Like, sincerely, did you even wait 1 minute? Or it was like, the body's not even cold kind of thing?
I doubt you let the ashes get cold.
I took care of Father. I stayed. And on his deathbed, all he could talk about was Leandra. Look, sister, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. And there's nothing I can do to get it back.
I don't expect that, Gamlin. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make a willing. You'll have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
Like, I hate to be that person, but at the same time, I get where Gamlin was, right? Like, how dare she left? She didn't come home. She doesn't care anymore. It should be mine, but at the same time, you're an ass, Gamlin. Bethany, can I talk to you?
Why don't you go pick up something at the market? You could use some air.
What? Hey!
I can't believe Gamlin stole Mother's entire inheritance. I mean, I can believe it. That's the worst part.
I know.
I could never turn against my own sister like that.
Don't compare yourself to him.
You're a better person than Gamlin could ever be.
Well, hopefully we'll be out of here soon. You know, when we went to look for that will, I thought we were doing it for Mother, for what she lost. I didn't realize how much it would mean to me. To know I had grandparents who didn't hate me.
I know how you feel. 100%.
I wish they had lived long enough to see us come home.
Home. That's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I like saying that.
Y'all, I can't be
We're
mean
not
to Bethany.
running away again. We're coming home.
Yeah. Wait, again? What do you mean again?
What do you mean, running away again?
Did you think I don't know? How often we had to move because the Templars were coming. I know how much you all sacrificed to protect me. But we're at the end of the line now. There's nowhere left to run. And there's something almost comforting in that.
But we'd do it again if we had to. What would it have been like?
Can you imagine if we'd grown up here? Been nobility?
Had grandparents who bought us all liege and silk dresses with lace petticoats. Father was a good man, but Mother gave up so much for him. Of course, if she hadn't worked up the nerve to elope, she probably wouldn't have been able to resist the Templars either. If we'd been born here, you'd been nothing more to me than a name the Circle kept in my file.
That's actually a terrifying, terrifying thought. And we are home now, Bethany, I promise.
We're going to make this our home, Bethany. I promise you.
I hope so, sister. I'm so very tired of running.
Y'all, I can be mean to the best of them, but being mean to Bethany is not in my DNA.
Hello, Lord Carver.
We're still a long way from cowing Templars with our titles, sister.
Be happy for Mom, would you? For like once in your life?
You could slap on a smile for a few days. For her sake.
She's not interested in what I think. She wants to provide for us, and you're making sure it happens. And when we're done, I don't know, I guess we'll sit around thinking about how great we used to be. Mother didn't even want that life back until we got dumped here. And you only care because we're under Templar scrutiny.
You're being an ass. Like 100%, Carver. Pull the stick out of your butt for like 2 seconds.
You hating everything I do is really losing its charm.
Sure, make light. Why take anything seriously? You're the eldest. You lead by default.
I don't see you taking the reins.
When should I do that? When I'm following you around, or when I'm caring for Mother while you tame mighty Kirkwall?
Well, good talk.
Sister.
Yeah?
I feel... I don't know. It's like Mother taking everything out on us. She was just scared. I don't have a place in the life she is trying to bring back. I'm here if you need me. But I must find my own way.
I can respect that. Like, I can 100% respect that. Like, that Carver needs to build his own life. He needs to figure out where he fits into all this because, I mean, it's not easy. And I can't imagine trying to live under Hawke's shadow because we've all met Hawke.
I think this is a picture of Mother. She looks like you.
Where did you get that? Was it at the estate? Let me see. Is it? I think this is Mother's betrothal portrait from when she was supposed to marry the Comte. Look! You can see the ring.
No wonder she left it behind.
I suppose it would have been a bit awkward to take it with her.
I know she loved Father. I guess I just wondered if she'd have been happier if he hadn't been a mage. If I wasn't a mage. I know that made it hard for Mother. It's nice to have a reminder of a time when she still knew how to smile.
That's like also such an incredible burden on Bethany. Like knowing, like feeling like she is truly responsible in part for her mother's unhappiness. And man, like this whole game is a constant like gut punch. But then when you start to break down like the tinier gut punches, like the things that kind of go unsaid or the things that casually get brought up or the things that are even just in Act 1, because this is Act 1. This is the first part. This is this is Easy Town. We are in Easy Town right now. And this is what they're doing to us. Okay? Like, just to put that in perspective.
When I told your grandmother I was marrying your father, she threatened to disown me. She said my children would be mongrels. My father wanted to lock me in, but she told him it's her life, let her ruin it. I wrote to her when each of you were born. She never wrote back. I'm glad she didn't die hating me.
Okay, that's a weird question to ask. Like, we know the situation, but she's not worth it.
Your mother's dead. Let it go.
When I was a girl, your grandmother was the young, beautiful, noble mother all my friends wished they had. She might have had a hard time accepting it at first, but she would have loved you, all three of you. I've written to the Viscount. I've an audience for after Bartrand's expedition leaves.
Okay. Is there any more mama conversations? I forget.
I will talk to the Viscount about our estate.
Okay. And anything at the writing desk? I don't think... Oh. The bone pit. Yes. Hubert! Oh my goodness, Hubert. Did we lose Gamlin? I think we lost Gamlin. I love the Hubert conversation. Oh, that one's good. Do we go do that now? This. I like the squad right now. Like, I miss Varric, for sure. This is also kind of cool. We gotta go do all of that, but we should not bring Fenris to that. Trust me when I say you do not want to bring Fenris to that. Also, we should probably go see the Dark Towns thing. Also, Wayward Son, we don't want to bring Fenris to. Those are just a few things that I know will get us some disapproval. So, we're going to, let's do the Bone Pit conversation. Then we'll, like, kind of do some switching around. Bring Varric for Fenris and Hubert, and then get some of that other, like, Fenris
You're
stuff
having
done.
problems with the Bone Pit. I can help.
Finally someone comes to help me. You look a bit unseasoned, but I hope you'll do. I had to suspend operations. My workers are lost in the mines or have run off. Served me right for hiring Ferelden refugees. I sent others before, but no word. Perhaps they are putting me off. I need someone competent to figure out what is going on.
I guess I can do that for you. Tell me. Bone Pit sounds a tad ominous.
Your first mistake was naming your mine the Bone Pit.
The locals named the mine. Those fools say it's cursed. That is why I hire Fereldens. They may be dull-witted, but they're not superstitious.
You know I'm one of them, right?
Mind what you say about my countrymen.
I was not referring to you, of course.
Yeah.
My workers are a particularly desperate sort. They're lucky to work for me. Few in Kirkwall will hire refugees.
What happened to the workers?
Surely the miners had good reason to leave.
I am at a loss. No miner has reported in, and no one takes me seriously.
Nobody will go at all?
The Bone Pit must be dangerous if people are afraid to venture there.
No, nothing like that. Pay no heed to local superstition. The Bone Pit is mostly harmless.
Mostly. It's the mostly part that should worry you, so you hire Fereldens?
You said some of your workers are Ferelden.
Of course. Who else would be pathetic enough?
Yes, all of them. An unruly lot, to be sure.
That's our people. Unruly. I like them. What are you paying?
What's the reward?
I will pay handsomely. The exact amount depends on what perils you face.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
I'll head there soon.
The sooner the better. Each day the mine is not running costs me more than those miners make in a year. The Bone Pit is just outside the city. Any map will show it.
Okay, any map, y'all. Not just a singular map, but any map. Have I bought everything from these stores yet? It's all on my junk. Let's see what else. This can go. This can go. Is that really? Did you see what that was called? The bodice ripper? This, apparently we don't have a helmet. This one, you know what? I might throw that one on. Gauntlets of the Last Descendant. I don't know. Hold on to that for now. Oh, amulets. 3 physical. 3 physical. 15 attack. So we can sell one of these. 4 fire damage, 13 attack. I'll keep these. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay. Thank you. And then this.
Don't.
He said don't. Shield of Glory of the Grip. Oh. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, no, we're good there. I don't need plate armor. Can you imagine Hawke in plate armor? Like my Hawke. Not like Hawke in general, but like my Hawke in plate armor. Girl would not know. She would not know what to do with that. Nothing. He really got the liar's turn. He really got terrible stuff. Tome of Technique. Oh. We're gonna take the 2 injury kits. We're like... I did it. Don't judge me. Of course I did it. I had to. I mean, we were already ready to pay Bertrand, so... I'm not really worried about the cash at this point. Alright. Do we go to the Bone Pit now? Should we just go... Let's just go to the Bone Pit and get that done. Like, let's just cross the Bone Pit off the list. Wouldn't that be lovely? Wounded Coast. I kind of... Well... That's the Aveline one, right? We could do both of those together, too. Alright. Wait. Am I about to meet you know who? Is this... Was I stopped? Yes. Oh my gosh. No, not you. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this conversation that I know is about to happen. Goodness gracious.
Out of your element, dwarf.
No thanks to this lot. Can't get a decent blade at a bargain anymore. You, though.
Me?
You're what a man needs.
Excuse me?
A skilled enthusiast.
A skilled enthusiast?
You can start making sense any time now.
My manners. Javaris Tintop, merchant and investor. I need forward thinkers to help court the Canary. Those hornheads in Kirkwall have a powder that explodes, and it's just dust. No lyrium, no demons. Anyone can use it.
A mage's power in anyone's hand.
Okay, Varric's line there is a little bit better. Because he goes, court the Canary, make her think of the children. The fact that I have that line memorized might be terrifying to some, but to me, not. Also, I feel kind of weird that I didn't get that Varric line. If I had just saved, I probably would go back and redo my party, but that's fine. They offered this to you?
I doubt they were eager to sell.
That Arishok said I wasn't worthy. That only their outcast, the Talvashath, or that mercenary. I said, great, I'll go talk to them. Didn't go over well. But, made me think. Maybe he'll bargain if I get rid of something that bothers him more than, well, me.
The Talvashath.
The Talvashath. Are you up for some paid hunting?
Dwarves don't have explosives yet?
Your people must have something like that already.
Small things, shaped to crack faults, not shatter the earth. Plus, they're mostly lyrium. Expensive, poisonous. The Chantry controls it topside. The glow makes you a target. Problem after problem.
Like, the way Bull makes Gatlock sound, though, Oh, wait, no, Gatlock is the Canary one. Right, so this is the dwarf. So, okay. No, this makes sense now. Because then you've got the other dwarf in Bull's Chargers who's trying to unlock Gatlock. Okay, now my brain is working. Magic already does this.
What's the point when we already have magic that can do the same thing?
Maybe you have magic, all tough and human and whatnot. But what of the common man? How does he remove stumps from his land, or produce them on his enemies? What does he do when he needs a hole far too fast? Magic is hard to market. But this stuff you can put in a bag.
Okay. We're marketing it now.
All right, I'll step in for you. For a price.
I'm done bargain hunting. I want it done right. Now, best I could figure, they're up the Wounded Coast, a whole camp. Take their heads off and meet me at the compound in Kirkwall. Get this right, and we'll be richly rewarded. Richly.
Does anybody disapprove of this? No, there's no approval or disapproval. Really? Huh. Interesting. Hawke, you got a level up, girlfriend? What do we got here? Oh, that requires level 8. Okay. So, now you know. Now you've met him. Bane of my existence in this game. I mean, he's really not like the bane of my existence, but like pretty close. I forgot that they did lore for each of the plants too. That's actually kind of cool. All right, up here. That's a leaf. I just want to make sure there's nothing. Yeah, see, there's loot. And if you don't double check stuff, you won't get this. Okay, good. Another one. See, this is what I mean, though. If you miss this, you miss it. Who cares? But if you don't miss it, XP. Also cash. So there is that. Okay.
This ground is cursed.
It is.
Only wretched or ignorant souls would linger here.
What are we then? I mean, we're doing a job, so does that count? I don't know. I'll have to think on this.
Why would anyone work here?
I don't know. They're desperate. Desperate people do desperate things, right?
I'll kill you!
Really? I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna get to kill me. Bethany, you okay up there?
Save me, you bastards!
No, they're not gonna save you. Okay. Wait, no! Okay. This. Done. Alright. Looters. Can't have an abandoned mine without looters. It's the law of the land. The mine becomes abandoned, looters show up. I don't make the rules, I just live by them. Actually, I do neither, but that's besides the point. Yes, and then Bone Pit. I interviewed the surviving slave this morning. She was horror-struck but managed to tell me her chilling story. The overseer lined 17 slaves up and one behind the other at the lip of the quarry. The second slave in line was ordered to push the man in front over the edge. The third slave pushed the second, the fourth, and third, and went on. Workers in the quarry heard the screams, the crack of bone against rock. Then the survivors' anguished cries as the overseer dragonlings feasted on the 16 helpless bodies splayed upon the quarry's basin. The woman who told me the story was the 17th in line, spared only because no one stood behind her. Sire, I recommend we stop this ugly practice, effective as it may be in motivating workers. It's also bringing our mine notoriety as a death trap, stories of the bone pit swirling throughout Kirkwall. The veil is thin enough here. Above that pit it is practically ready to sunder. We risk more than simple rebellion should the overseer be allowed to continue. This is 35 ancient. That's... the output of the Maharian quarry is up almost a third this season. The overseer has received a commendation from the Archon himself. You will speak of your finding to no one. Magister Quillian, 35 ancient. So this was a Tevinter mine. Okay. And the veil is allegedly already weak here. Oh, good. I was hoping it would be. I didn't realize that the veil was weak. I don't think I've read that codex entry in a while. Brother Genitivi talking about Navarra. Apparently the whole country is filled with artistry. Anything over here? Elf root. Excellent. We love the enigma of Kirkwall. It says we thought the quarries of Kirkwall were found after the city was sacked by the Imperium and after they started constructing the city. The Imperium found the mineral wealth, not the indigenous people. The histories give conflicting accounts on who lived here before the Imperium. Some say the Almari, some say the Daphids. We don't know. We do know it was barbarian people who had little need of the metals in the hills. So why did the Imperium come here in such force? It's hard to disprove Brother Meckel's theory that the natural harbor would be important for their armies, but magisters ruled, not common men. What barrier would a simple sea pose to them? The wars within the Almari wouldn't start until centuries later. Each clue we find only leads more questions, but we'll not give up. Curious marking sign to the band of 3. Oh, interesting. Elf root. Wait, have we not found elf root yet? Wait, sincerely? I thought I'd already found elf root. Okay, well, now we have elf root. Did you hear that? You can't see the dragon from here, can you? No. I think that's just a statue. Still, though. Creepy. Does this does not connect. So what's up here? Nothing? Okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything up here, but at the same time, like, we gotta double check. Every nook and cranny of Kirkwall will be explored. See, look it. We could have left these boots behind. Wait, is that something? No. What happens if we had left those boots behind? They're not going to do anything for Hawke. I'll tell you what. Actually, though, Hawke, you don't have a helmet. Take that. Okay, yeah, we still got a hide helmet on. Thank goodness. Boots. Okay. I don't have enough dexterity for that. I gotta see. Okay, that was creepy. The way it just got like louder there for a second. I gotta see if... I don't think I have any like modded boots or anything. No, I think it's normally just like base game stuff. So I don't have anything that'll like level. Like the one thing I really like about these armors from the mods is that they improve with level up. So it will progressively get better as time goes
There's
on.
a foul wind coming from that cavern. I smell death.
Death smells like a foul wind. I have many jokes I could make to that, but I won't. Just know I thought of them though, because I know you did too. Dragons! Lynx! Dragon lynx!
Okay. Babies, I think. They must be able to catch them now.
Another false vomit. Take this!
Okay, well, you know what happens when there are baby dragons. There are big dragons. That's just the science of dragons. Okay. Oh, that's my dragon. That's my baby. That's to the bone pit. Not you!
Right there!
This? Does this go where I need it to? I think so. So let's quickly double check over here. Or maybe this does too? I don't know. I feel like we gotta go both ways. I feel like we gotta be these people right now. I don't know why. Oh, that's refined lyrium. Did I literally read that as red lyrium? Yes, but clearly I've got red lyrium on the brain. Do you open? No. Really? Let me in. It won't let me in though. I know. Okay. So glad we got that while we did. Now we'll go back. Oh, you know what? Let's quick save. The quick saving has been so instantaneous recently. I don't know what it is. But like my mods are feeling super stable, which is nice. Always nice when the mods are not causing any lag in the game. Not this way. That's a rock. More dragons!